Olá pessoal do Degustando Charutos, estamos aqui com meu xará Thomas da Oliva Cigar, Export Manager da marca, que vem aqui dar uma entrevista exclusiva pra gente. Não saiam daí que hoje está imperdível. Thomas, thank you very much for being here with us.
Thank you for having this time with me.
Just one thing, guys. Só uma coisa, pessoal. Eu vou fazer a entrevista toda em inglês e a gente vai colocar as legendas embaixo para ficar mais dinâmico o meu papo aqui com o meu xará Thomas. E aí, para ninguém perder nada, quem já fala inglês já vai treinando inglês. Quem não fala é só ler. E quem não sabe ler, desculpa, não temos o que fazer, né, câmera? I'm sorry, Tom. Let's go. So I'm very excited to be here with you and to do this interview. I'm gonna try to do the funnest interview and easygoing, and nothing better to start this as smoking one of my best, as I say, off Cuba cigars, because it's a Habano wrapper, Nicaragua binders and fillers, so we're gonna talk a little bit about this later on. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna open this
very nice,
beautiful box. And one thing that I want to emphasize, people, is that this is a real luxury product and high-end, because you can see by the package that it's gonna be an awesome product. So here we go. We have one seal here. It's from Tabacalera Oliva from Nicaragua. So these cigars are made in Nicaragua, right?
Totally all finished in Nicaragua.
Totally all finished. And what about the tobacco inside of this cigar? They are all from Nicaragua also, 100%?
Yeah, so you could say it's a puro. It's
a puro Nicaragua.
It's a puro Nicaragua. It's the seed, it's something else, but all the seed is grown in the Nicaragua region with the center of Esteli, the big region of tobacco in Nicaragua, the capital of cigars for
so Esteli and Jalapa tobaccos on this blend?
Indeed,
Okay, perfect. First of all, people, when we open this box, this is what I call how to sell the cigar. So you have here a little sheet showing that the Oliva Melanio was the cigar number one of the year, the Cigar Aficionado in 2014, with 96 points. That's
very high.
Terrific rating, some grades, and here you have all the sizes, the torpedo, the robusto. I love the Corona. I love the Corona with a very strong coffee, espresso. It's my personal taste, and taste is taste. So this is very interesting. Later on, I want to talk with you about the Maduro line also, that I'm enjoying, but I'm trying to understand, because this I smoke a lot, because I pretty much love this. And one thing that I love about this cigar, camera. One thing that I love about this cigar is the presentation of the box. This is very unusual. I never saw this before.
No.
Besides Melanio.
No,
I don't know.
In our category, it's indeed. But I think the conservation of the product is the most important, to bring the cigars in the perfect condition.
And you have a little foam here, so the cigars doesn't get in touch, direct touch with this little cedar wood. So the cigars, they're very well presented, and here you have the shape of the cigar, of the finishing on the box. So people, look at this presentation. Look how carefully they are packed. So this is you call figurado, but in my experience, in my Cuban cigars experience, that where I'm known for, this is a double figurado, because you have two shapes, right?
It gives a special lighting in the beginning. Thank you.
And this is also, it's a double figurado box press. That I never saw before. So let's say, let's talk a little bit of of this shape, what people would expect from a double figurado shape?
What they should expect.
Yes.
You have the draw from the beginning, which has the smaller end, the smaller diameter, which gives you a stronger draw in the beginning, which gives some extra amplitude to your smoking experience on that level. And of course, on the other side, you can choose how big you make your experience, your draw, which makes it your choice on how to cut the cigar. So it's if you like to have some smaller or bigger, it's your own experience which makes it your smoke, and that's the experience that we want you to have.
I tell people that every experience, it's a valuable experience, can be positive or negative. So on the draw side, that I love to talk about it and to discuss about it, we have the Cuban draw, that it's not a closed draw, but it's because has a lot of tobacco on it in a small space. And we have everything besides Cuba, that everything is possible. So it's not like a big rule outside Cuba about the draw. People do straw draw, that I joke about it in Brazil. It's like you're smoking a straw. So we say fluxo, that is draw in Portuguese. Canudo, canudo is a straw. So we say fluxo canudo. And the Oliva cigars, they have a very easy draw, but they are not over straw, if you know what I mean, because they're well filled with the tobacco. It's
one of the most important things to control. To have every cigar is controlled on draw in the factory, so we have a machine controlling the draw before they close the cap of the cigar. So it's very important that you have a good and constant draw from the beginning until the end, and that there's no nuts inside or not even holes without tobacco inside. So
and quality control on a luxury product, in my opinion, it's one of the most important things, that goes very well with the quality and the quality control of the construction of the cigar, because I get so pissed when I get a very expensive cigar and the draw is compromised, it doesn't draw at all, or it has holes or knots inside.
This cannot happen. This can really not happen. It's that's one of the most important things. We have controlled teams working on the people making this cigar. They are trained people. They are not the starters, of course. When we give them the Milano table tobacco to work with, it's going to be the most experienced rollers into our factory, and they will always work in pairs of a male and a female. Female always finishing the wrapper for, of course, the quality and the finishing. They have some more
delicacy, elegance, of course.
And they're working in perfect teams on that. And then the box pressed part, it's the history of our tobacco, of our cigars, is in the United States, where box pressed has a bigger history of the cigars. So it's more a choice and a visual thing that we started box pressing the products, but there's no clear reasoning or idea about it. It's
you guys just did it.
We just did it indeed.
Because you guys liked it.
Yeah,
and the people love it.
Yeah, that's don't look too for difficult things sometimes about it. Sometimes it's just we did it. We still do it.
Let's not try to explain something that is just like this.
Yeah, indeed. That's true.
Got it.
I'll cut mine. So I'll cut it a bit in between, in the middle. So I don't like to have to work too much.
Okay, I like very small. Because I'm gonna explain you why.
Okay, I'm curious.
Because I do like let's show our cuts. So you know already what you like.
Yeah.
I like a very close draw on the beginning, and from the second half, from the end, I do another cut.
Okay. Yeah.
So I do two to three cuts on the same cigar.
Yeah.
So one thing that I want to talk with you about lighting. I go to United States quite often, and one thing that kills me inside is when I see someone getting a beautiful cigar like this. That takes how long to get finished? Like 2-3 years from the seed to the tobacco store?
Almost 3 years, yeah.
Almost 3 years.
Yeah.
So this person gets a cigar like this and put the flame inside. Inhale.
Yeah, no.
And when I was a beginner, I understand that was the easiest way to light a cigar because
it's the fastest way.
The fastest.
You have to be patient sometimes.
Yes.
Indeed.
So if the cigar took 3 years to get ready, why not take 30 seconds to light it up on a proper way, right?
No, you're totally right.
Because this is not gonna change. Actually, lighting on a proper way will change the degustation.
Yeah.
Will change the total process of having pleasure with the cigar and not having a burnt ash as a flavor.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
It's it's not something you just burn. You need to. It evolves. It brings the aromas free. And if you just burn the aromas, that's not what you want. You want to enjoy what we worked on with the whole team. It's not only, it's like you say, it's 3 years. It's how many hands that this cigar has passed into before we now take a very nice sip of this beautiful grown tobacco.
And I respect people that respect the cigars and care about it and have the passion on it. And I saw an interview with Michael Jordan on YouTube, and he was smoking a cigar with this gentleman that I'm not gonna say the name, but a very known gentleman from New York City. They were smoking the cigar, and this gentleman, he was lighting the cigar like he was putting fire in the whole room, and Michael Jordan was looking at it like he was terrified. He was terrified about the way he was lighting because he can notice the difference of lighting that way and lighting the proper way. Because you only know if you already did it wrong. So you can feel the taste of the burn on your mouth.
No, and that's the taste you really don't want.
You don't want it. You don't want it. No. You want the elegance, right? You want all the subtle flavors and aromas that you guys care and took years, decades to develop those blends.
Really. Yeah, and still do. It's a question of every year controlling the new harvest every year after year, because these cigars is already now 2014. We're already almost 6 years further after the being the cigar of the year with 96. We still have very high rates from Cigar Aficionado year after year to prove our quality and the time we take to make our cigars. We could say that we could go for volume, but we rather go for quality than for volume. It's better to keep that quality year after year very high.
So tell me something, Thomas. I'm trying to figure out which vintage the cigar is, and I can't find a date here. I can't find a date, and I don't know if you guys do this on
limited boxes. We put numbers and a year.
That you guys can know.
Yeah, and here inside,
I saw a small stamp here. A blue one, right?
Yeah, that's the cigar. The people who made the. So this gives the stamp of the when it was made and who made it, and you find it back here as well.
Back here as well, but doesn't show.
And
for us, like it said, inspection, but doesn't show the date, right? Let me show to my friends there. So you have a little stamp here. Can you see, camera? Can you get it, or you want it closer? It's fine? Okay. And here also you have another stamp.
It's of the people filling, putting the cigar inside of the boxes, and when it was finished. Putting a year on it, it doesn't have really an effect, because what we make is to sell almost immediately.
It's ready to smoke.
Yeah, so the cigars only go inside of the box when they're ready to sell. We will not advance the process to get the volumes higher. If there's now a out of stock problem, let's say, it's things we can control very easy and very good. But if their demand would be much bigger, we would only say, but we cannot increase demand in 1 month. Like you say, it takes 3 years to make this.
From the seed to the tobacco, We're gonna come back in a few seconds. Don't go away, please. This interview, it's getting very nice. So guys, we are back with my brother from Europe, Thomas. Thomas.
Really.
And Thomas, we were talking about here. I'm amazed about the quality pattern of the Oliva Melanio. So I wanted to show, and I want to show mine also to put here a line with mine. So guys, pay attention in one thing. So a hand roll cigar, you can have problems with the burn, with the flavor and everything, because they are not the same, but they were aligned on a box. They are probably from different rollers, can be the same roller with the same leaves and the fillers, and you cannot guarantee they're gonna be the same. But look how quality control is important, how the ash is perfect. The ash is very perfect, and you can see how it burns evenly, and this is a matter of very good construction.
It really is. It's that you see how proud we can be of our rollers, of the work they do year in, year out.
I don't need to say anything. We just align the cigars, and we can stay 1 minute in silent, so you guys can see all these things that I just said.
Yeah, and then try them as well, of course.
Yes.
No, it's a perfect white ash, burning evenly, and with the same strength. There's no nuts. There's everything is getting more power. The further you get through the cigar, you now have the full aromas. Okay. After you started, like after 10-15 minutes, you enter in the second part, like you said. Yeah. If we speak about 3 parts, we're entering.
Living the first, third, and we're entering on the second, third. And in Cuba, we say about the color of the ash, the whiter the color, the more mineral and calcarean the soil is. In Nicaragua, is the same?
It's the same. Okay. It's totally the same. It's the
so Gilberto went to the right place.
To the right place. He really did. He traveled the world to look for the good soil, and for him, Nicaragua was, after looking in. Of course, you have Honduras, also very good. He went even to the Philippines, to the other side of the world, in Mexico. But in the end, the best place, the closest he could get to what the Cuban soil is, it was in Esteli in Nicaragua. It's not a coincidence that so many non-Cuban, or how do you call it? We call it New World, Nicaraguan Esteli. It's one of the capitals of where good tobacco is grown. It's and you taste it in every cigar, not only in Oliva, but also our good, well competitors who are growing over there. That the quality of Nicaragua is not to be underestimated.
I loved it. Thank you very much for your time, for coming to Brazil to do this video with us. So if someone wants to learn more about Oliva, would you like to give the websites and the Instagram and the Facebook and the PO box and whatever?
Yeah. So what we have a brand new website, which is oliva.com, talking about our products, the tastes of our product, the different lines that we have. Maybe not all available for the moment in Brazil, but it can give you an idea of the whole company. And then on a daily basis, it's almost constantly. You can follow also Oliva via Instagram.
Oliva?
Oliva, Oliva Cigars.
Okay.
Via the Instagram page, and just follow us. See what we are doing, which new launches are coming, what nice parties we organize. Enjoying the products all over the world, from North America, South America, Asia, Europe, everywhere. Perfect. Where we go around with our products. It's these are the 2 best ways to follow what we are doing and to inspire you what you can find where you can find our products.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Thomas.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much, guys, for watching us. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here. And another, I like to end my videos with take care and a good smoke. So let's say in Portuguese, Boas Baforadas.
Boas Baforadas.
Yes. Thank you,
Thank
Thomas.
you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, buddy.
Bye-bye.